Hi, it's me again. Yeah, I just would like to explain why I've put up the videos I've put up. Well, as you can see, there's an Ogun video. Well, I might have to retitle this thing or might not title it. As you can see, there's an Ogun video, and there's one where it's poetry on Ogun. Then there's one on Baron Samdi, but I said his name wrong. But Baron Samdi. Um, yes, he's a very interesting fella, very interesting deity. Um, I know in Louisiana he's very much looked up upon because I've seen a lot of pictures of him, people dressed up as him particularly. And I know Louisiana is voodoo orientated. So the Baron was one of the ones that got my interest. So I wish I was able to share my screen and do all that stuff, but I thought let me just do a video and talk about him. Though I'm not talking very clear in the video, but I'm trying to get the points across of what the Baron really signifies. And um, yeah, there's a lot to him. I think I covered most of it. I don't know, but like, yeah. And the next one is I got a Reiki section. The Reiki section is about Reiki and all this stuff. Anyway, that's not the title of the video, but anyway, but I just thought I'd just like let you know why, what is what, and what is what. Anyway, so the reason why I'm doing on the deaf series because I realized there's a lot of cultures and a lot of countries deal with the deaf side, and I'm not being morbid, by the way, I'm not being morbid, but there it's the way that the deity is dealt with, like I'll give an example. Santa Muerte, for instance, condemned by the Vatican, condemned by condemned by the Vatican and the Catholic Church, but very much looked up by cartels, prostitutes, transsexuals, all that look. Um, very magical being, I would say. Santa Muerte is very intriguing, you know, very intriguing. Um, the skeleton face, the energy on Santa Muerte is very strong. Even when you're looking her up or dealing with, well, I don't deal with her, but when you're looking up the information, there is definitely something about her very interesting, and it's really dealing with what's going on now with all the plagues and not plague, I'm calling it the plague, with the blinking coronavirus and death around and all this stuff. It intersyncs. Not only that, I'll go back to the Baron again. The fact that he's guiding people to the afterlife. So they're both dealing with the afterlife, all dealing with death, healing, all that sort of thing. So, I mean, I don't know whether people got it clear or not in the video, but um, yeah, they're both dealing with death and the afterlife. So, um, I also put a few deities that deals with death, like Anubis, Oya, obviously, and there's some other ones there. You know, they like there's a lot of them that deal with the afterlife. Hades, for instance, which the Baron is similar to Hades in a lot of ways. You know, the king of death. Um, People don't really like having conversations about death because like whatever they're going through. So when you know that there's deities who's there guiding your relatives or whoever to the other side, I think that gives you a bit of comfort in a kind of way, because not because some of them linger in limbo. So um yes, it's a very interesting, intriguing subject, you know, morbid or not. So I've also put up the voodoo side of it. You know, there's a lot of that. The cemeteries, there's a lot of cemeteries. I mean, I know there's a few people who live in New Orleans, Lafayette. There's Louisiana one where Marie Marie Laveau, I would say her name Laveau, is resting, and people go there and you know get good luck from her and all that. So you know, people make out like cemeteries. Yeah, they can be a scary place. That is true, you know. But some people go do their rituals and all this stuff at late at night. You know, they will go to the cemeteries, collect the dirt, all that sort of stuff. There's a lot. You know, even in the ether system, when children dies, they have these little statues of children when they're little, you know. They're, but it's also a deity. They're also deity as well. They're like twins. So, you know, there's a lot. It's all linked up together. You know, when you really check everything out, everything's all linked up together. Nothing is without nothing. So, um, I mean, I should have a backwards and forwards with people, but I'm hoping I could when everything's calm in my household that I can have the back and forth or whatever. Um, I don't do the community tab thing, so you know, I won't be saying, "Oh, I'm live" or whatever. Whoever turns up, turns up. Who's around? You can listen or you can pass through, whatever. If you've heard the information before, fair enough. Whatever. I'm not gonna kill you. Whatever, going crazy. Whatever. Oh no, I need likes. And it's nice to get liked and the comments. The comments is important. So the whole idea of this channel is basically just to be open. There's so many things or metaphysical things you can learn. You know what I mean? There's hundreds of things. Somebody always have a experience of something, a ghost, poltergeist, um, something, you know, a dream, visions, whatever. Some people like are seers. So basically the whole idea of the channel, basically I'm just putting out information, you know. If it rolls with you, it rolls with you. If it don't roll with you, that's fine. I'm not gonna get upset or whatever. As long as the comments are respectful and cool. Um yeah, so I'll try to put up more videos. I might do them one after the other. If I do them one after the other, that's fine. You just comment, like it, and all that, and then I'll just interact with you, and you know what I mean. So, um, there's a lot of witches on YouTube, by the way. There's a lot of witches. So I'm not gonna be putting rituals on here. You ain't gonna be seeing that. You'll see information because information's key. The more information that you put out, the more people learn. Then you don't get fake teachers talking shit. So yeah, that's basically how the channel works. Because I think I have to change the title of the um of the title. But basically, yes, this is how this channel is gonna be rolling. So people's on board, you're taking the information, whatever, deal with it however, take what you can from it. Yeah, I put in sources you can go to look on the sources, you can write, you can learn, right? That's the whole idea. When you're in lockdown or whatever, you learn whatever you want to learn, you learn. So this is all learning, and me, I'm a curious one. So and if I'm supposed to talk about them, they will most probably pop up every couple every once in a while, and I'll just do the necessary. Yeah. Because I'm not put up the screen share and all this stuff. I'm not really into the fancy dancy thing. I'll just do what I can do. I'll just do, like, as you can see me talking through the screen. I ain't gonna be like showing my face, all this palaver, because it's not that type of channel, right? It ain't a gossiping channel. I don't want no drama on here. Basically, anybody can pass through. I'm not really, bothered about that, and I will just give the necessary information. So, I interact with a lot of people already. So at the end of the day, right, that's what the channel's about. So now I'm talking clearer, so everybody can hear instead of that talk. So the Baron Samedi, right, I would have done it over the video, but then I didn't see the point of doing it over. The Reiki one probably could have been a bit more clearer because I'm critical of how I sound. But at the end of the day, right, it's all a learning, and I'm going to be teaching my children about all these stories. So, and morphologies and all that stuff. So, and my little one's always around when I'm watching most stuff that is not explicit for her. But so it's all a learning, because the more research you do, the more you learn, right? So I have various subjects to cover. Yes, I'm going to finish covering the death part. I think I'm going to stop at Santa Muerte and leave it at that, because I know people are going through moaning and all this stuff, and I don't want to trigger nobody off, and I don't want to make them, talk about certain things, because people's going through what they're going through at the end of the day, even though it is the time that people think about, So, yeah. So if you're rolling, you're rolling. If you don't roll in, I'll still do the video. Any which way, don't make no difference. You just leave the comment. We interact through the comments. However, I'm on Instagram. We can interact there. So it's all good. So with that said, take care before my daughter starts making up her noise. I will see you later. Bye.